Hey, thanks for coming back to check to see how the progress is going. It's the NorCal Sierra. Put out a few parts so you can see where we're at. I mentioned in a different video that I got this stuff from Dirk Ruffing over in Germany. So this is the main board, the main tuning cap, the edge connector, and a couple of band modules boards. We'll put those aside and then I'll tell you sort of where we're at. You can see that the junk box wasn't populated with nearly as much as I thought it was. So I ended up building the audio amplifier. There's other videos about that. The power supply section and the regulator is in, and then a few miscellaneous caps. Then I did one order from DigiKey, which I have to say didn't go perfectly smoothly. I got a bunch of duplicates that I believe was due to the website, but we'll find out with that later. And then this is the order that went super smoothly. And that was from Jameco Electronics. You can see the first page here is mostly passives that I ordered. And the second page, I was able to get the LM386-3, which I thought was going to be difficult. I was able to get the NE602 replacement, which is called an SA602. I got the LM358, 393. One mistake you can see that you can look out for is when I ordered the RIT pot, the 10K pot, I got the right form factor. It looks great. It fits the board. You can see it right here. But I didn't pay attention and I got an audio taper pot, which wouldn't work really well for an RIT because audio taper isn't linear from end to end. So I'll probably put that aside and order another 10K pot. Here are the active components. This is from another order I had from a while back in DigiKey. This is the power switch that you need with sort of these right angle bent connectors on it. And I'll show you quickly what I did before I could find that part. Was you can see, if you zoom in a bit here, that this switch is mounted using a wire, and then I put nuts on it to hold the wire around the shaft of the switch. And it's actually got too many poles on it, so I used wires to connect down to the board. It's plenty sturdy and it will work fine, so I may leave it, but I could put in the correct switch with the right angle leads at some point. And so other than that, I've got knobs, I've got a bunch of other interesting pieces. I also did find a capacitor. I found an output transistor that looks like a pretty good candidate. And if you look over here, let's see, we can move this out of the way. Slide up here. You can see right down here that the one that I found is a 2SC1252, which is a 5 watt, 500 megahertz NPN silicon output transistor. What's specified in the schematic is a 2N3553, which is a 7 watt, 500 megahertz transistor. So I may start with the the 2SC1252 to start. I already have a cool heat sink, so that's probably going to be the one I use first, and I'll let you know how that goes. So I think that's the update for today. I'll get a bunch more parts on, and then I'll come back and see you and give you an update. Thanks. See ya.